MDG, as we all know, are the Millennium Development Goals, and there are 8, and they address the various goals of development. Education is one of them. And when I was mandated by the Secretary General of the United Nations to chair the United Nations Global Alliance for ICT and Development, I was asked by the Secretary General to find out solutions for advancing the process of development in order to achieve the goals which were set in the year 2000 to be achieved in 2015. So I put my knowledge, whatever I have of it, in building an engine in cyberspace for development like a GPS in the car. The GPS is useful, but you need a car and you need a driver and you need to know where you're going. So this vehicle which we have developed, and I used a team, and by the way, it was developed by a team of young school students in a developing country. I led them with a team of experts, and they developed this engine which addresses each of the 8 goals and the sub-targets of the 8 goals so that we can accelerate the process of development. It includes a planner. It tells you how to plan for development. It includes simulations, games, and it's completely web-based and free for use by everybody. The question of security, and security, not internet security, in the broad sense of the protection of life and property, unfortunately is not among the 8 goals. They should have been 9. But the unfortunate thing is that the year 2000 came before the year 2011. This is the sequence of things. And when the heads of states of the world met in New York for their summit and agreed on the Millennium Goals, it was in 2000. Had 2001 been 2000 and 2001, we surely would have had a 9th goal called security as a Millennium Development Goal, because all of the 8 goals cannot be achieved and cannot be successfully attained without security. So security also runs through all of these goals, and I think that is something. And I spoke about this to the Secretary General, and I addressed this issue with the Secretary General, and he was very interested in having a champion to lead the process for developing a program for engaging technology development with the security community to come up with solutions for better technology, for better security. Since this is an education conference, I would like, when I want to address the issue of what I would like to see, I would like to see a new educational discipline. And I mean a new educational discipline. As I said in my opening statement today, we are always looking for new scenes with our eyes. We need new eyes to discover and make new scenes. It's not adequate anymore, and it's not acceptable anymore that we continue to try to develop and improve our educational system. The digital world is another world, and none of the educational disciplines of the real world apply in the digital world. So I would love to see a modern, new invention. We need to reinvent. I would like to see the education community reinvent education for the digital era. And unless we do that, the education system would find itself in a very difficult situation, because my grandchildren, and I have 9 of them, who are now in school are ahead of me, of course, in their technology, in education, and ahead of their schools and their teachers. And that's a very serious situation. Otherwise, schools will become redundant and obsolete and expired. So unless the education community reinvents education, which is useful for the digital era, we have a serious problem on continuing on the same path of education as if everything is as is. Things are not as usual. Things have changed. We cannot but think of reinventing education with a completely new approach. Online Educa Berlin is a good place to talk about these visions for the future. And that's why I'm here. I came here in my capacities, different capacities, whether in my educational capacities, UN or business, to see how I can motivate and create a sense of direction in this conference, in this organization, towards a future change of trend in education. And I think getting over 2,000 people from over 100 countries under this fantastic environment of camaraderie and intellectual interchange and excellent organization. And I could not give enough reward to the organizers for putting on such a wonderful event. But the important thing is that the quality of speakers, the quality of presentation, the quality of interventions has been outstanding, and I attended many of the sessions over the last 2 days. And I can say that this provides a unique opportunity for looking at the future. I came here to start a revolution in education. And I think from what I can see that the environment is ready. And if we can remember Voltaire's wisdom that you can fight an army and win against it, but you cannot fight an idea whose time has come. And time has come for a new look, by new eyes, for a new education, for a digital era. And this is the right place to start it.